Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lindu. I'm an 11th grader from Taipei First Girls High School. And today I'm going to have a brief and interesting introduction to CI, Computational Intelligence, and AI FML for high school students. I've been working with Professor Jianxin Li since I was a 5th grader and participated in IEEE 2017 SMC International Conference on the application of AI FML to play Go. CI, AI, and science never fail to amaze me. I've been mesmerized by the infinite diversity that AI and chemistry have brought to the world. With some understanding of the concept of CI and the in-person participation at Regeneron International Science and Engineering Fair, ISEF, in 2022, I truly believe that the concept of human-in-the-loop computational intelligence and AI fuzzy markup language, AIFML, will have great impact on the society in the years to come, whatever fields like in chemistry, medical science, and more. I largely thank Professor Jianxin Li, who offered me such an amazing opportunity to be an international volunteer, and Professor Yusuke Nojima from Osaka Metropolitan University, and Professor Marek Reformat from University of Alberta, all of whom have made all these so successful. So now, let's dive in. Here's the CI and AI-FML machine human co-learning model. AI-FML, known as AI Fuzzy Markup Language, focuses on incorporating human knowledge into artificial intelligence. CI, which stands for Computational Intelligence, is now believed to be one of the most promising AI research fields. The current fact is that many successful AI systems are based on CI. CI comprises three main parts: fuzzy logic, neural network, and evolutionary computation, each of which corresponds to perception, cognition, and evolution respectively. The ultimate goal is to achieve human and machine co-learning. Perception, evolution, and cognition are the three central concepts CI and AI-FML learning framework of AIoT. All these five systems shown on the slide are connected, including AI-FML Lab, which is developed by Taiwan, Nuo Lab, which is developed by Japan, AIoT FML Mooncar, Air, and Learning Tool. We believe adding interesting elements like block coding, Air, robot, and AI FML Mooncar can lower the gap for elementary students and can ignite their enthusiasm for studying CI and AI as well. We target mainly on high school students and elementary school students. Also, human can build and teach the machine about knowledge base and rule base based on human's knowledge, experience, and certain criteria for making a decision, and more. Those human knowledge is then translated into math functions and further input to machine. Here are some learning tools developed by Taiwan, Japan, and Canada. Learning tools are the combinations of science, technology, and engineering, and all these learning tools are compatible with IEEE 8055 2016 standard. I want to show my sincere gratitude to the Ministry of Science and Technology, the research teams from Japan and Canada, for all these great accomplishments couldn't have been made without your commitment. This is the framework for CI and AI FML metaverse. Learning tools are some of the applications for AI FML, and these learning tools include such functions as sensing distance, temperatures, and humidity. The main goal is to integrate human and machine knowledge and introduce the concept of human in the loop for high school students. Here's the concept of human in the loop. Humanity and human knowledge cannot be left out in the advancement of technology. AI with humanity matters. That's an imperative trend, and that's exactly what brings the technology to a new era. Ontology is representative of Western philosophy, and Heart Sutra is representative of Eastern philosophy. Five senses, including smell, touch, taste, hearing, and sight, and also consciousness, are distinctive to humans, and these are also mentioned in Heart Sutra. AI-FML contains three main parts as we mentioned earlier: fuzzy logic, neural network, and evolutionary computation. Fuzzy logic is the opposition of Boolean logic. Human intelligence is included in fuzzy logic, which means there's no clear boundary for fuzzy logic. For human intelligence, it's hard to tell how hot or cold it is, and oftentimes abstract descriptions such as very hot is hard for machines to interpret and understand. Evolutionary computation includes genetic algorithm and particle swarm optimization, the algorithms that enables the machine to search the optimized solution. Lastly, neural network has played an indispensable role in machine learning and deep learning as well. So here's the content of Heart Sutra. As you can see here, the vertical axis, the blue one, is the space domain, and the three axes that are orthogonal to the blue axis are the time domain. The cubic at the center shows all the knowledge of CI. However, students only need to understand the knowledge that is useful for their future. Here, we've designed heuristic lessons suitable for students from different countries, different space domains, and at different ages, different time domains based on their ability and backgrounds. The accessibility of the internet eliminates the limitation of time and space and enables students to acquire adaptive lessons. Ultimately, students following the step-by-step course can accumulate their knowledge of CI and build up their own framework for CI knowledge. The CI and AI/ML Metaverse Classroom Diagram. The meta-knowledge domain ontology includes meta-intelligence, wisdom, information, and data. In the Learning Center, students provide human intelligence, while AI/ML robots and the learning tools we've developed provide machine intelligence.